Man, I'm just so focused on the game right now. I'm just so zoned in. Honestly, I'm just listening to the music in the back of my head. Is like, let me just. I think we're making good time. We're at a good 30-something minutes of gameplay, so that's pretty decent. Accomplished a lot. Did the mission. We're doing pretty decent.
All units, witness reported an active narcotics sale. Please
On the way.
Tenderloin, over.
No man, no man. Let's see.
Numerous witnesses
Alright. There's two big guys. Okay, what are we gonna do?
Firing webs at electronic billboards and
There
causing
have
them
to be
reload.
two of them.
Those
Okay.
billboards
Okay.
are
Okay.
an eyesore.
We're gonna take out this
Friday,
big guy first.
sign paint-
No. Sit it down. Sit it down. That's the point. Oh! I need to do that. Wait. Stay right there. Nope. Stay right there.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly,
God forbid we waste that server space. Waste a gigabyte of server space.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast.
Of course.
The active receiver's easy to... Okay, now to find another link in the array. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
When we're going, I'm there.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased. Getting close.
You know, man. I can't even see where the towers are at. Oh, I did not know the tower was right there. Where am I going? You in my tweet?
Should be in view of the ESU server now.
Okay.
Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
Ooh, more puzzles. Okay. So we're gonna try not to take up so much of the video like we did last time, trying to figure out one of these. My God.
Good.
Right.
Let's see. Good.
I think that's a complete session.
This is for all the marbles. It's working! Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
And the Spiderman. I swear on Almighty Christ, I don't know why I am yawning, bro. I really don't. Like, I don't know if you guys do that, bro, but I don't understand why I am yawning so dang much. It is so annoying. I promise you, dude. I promise you it is. Like, I'm not even tired and I'm yawning. What does that even mean? What does it mean? Look, I'm gonna say another thing too. Like, dude, I don't know how some people like having their facial hair. Like, bro, this is as much facial hair as I grow on my face. Like, as you can see, nowhere else, right? And I'm gonna sit here and say this, like, just look, right? And this is like hair here, but you can't really see it, so that lets you know. But this is the most hair on my face that I'm in this little, right? So, like, here's the thing, right? I don't know how people keep this here, cause like it's making it kind of itches, but it doesn't. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like it itches, but it doesn't, and it's like because I guess I've had my facial hair like trimmed for so long, or not trimmed, but like pretty much gone. And I'm trying to get adjusted to at least having it on my face for a little while. But yeah, I'm just trying to get used to having it on my face for a little while. I mean, I think it looks okay. I mean, you know, I take it to the barber so often, so I think it's pretty decent. Trying a new look.
Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
Attention unit. Just got word of an assault in progress. Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
You wanna fight? It's your lucky day.
Yeah. Where's the other one? Yeah. Wait a minute. Brought a gun to a web slinger fight. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at the words. You're gone.
Oh what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
My mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels.
Yeah, I'm just doing all these
high
back to
pressure
back.
can lead to deadly explosions.
I'm trying to. I can't see
This
right
station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators.
I'm telling you, bro.
I've got to break them
I'm
off before
telling
the
you,
pressure
dude.
gets too
I don't
high.
know what it is. I don't know
And
what
the
the
building
yawning
explodes.
is. I swear, this
The
man
city will
Spider-Man
replace the
does it all,
regulators
bro.
I break.
It's
No
so
time to do
crazy,
this
bro.
lightweight.
Spider-Man does all of this and still gets called a menace. Batman goes around breaking people's bones and sending them to the emergency room,
Love it.
or almost near to the emergency room, and gets called a overall knight of Gotham City. That's crazy. Dude, even Superman leaves Metropolis in ruins sometimes, but yet
Luckily,
he's
the
called the
regulators
hero.
are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take him out.
I can't. Okay.
What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
That sounds about right.
Can't leave any of them.
Can
Just
I-
takes one
can-
to cause a blast.
Thank you. I'm like, why can't I move?
Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
It's always up to you, Peter. It's always
Wrecking
up
these
to
won't
you.
cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
Oh,
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
yeah. Doesn't he have enough to pay for? Peter is so dang funny, bro. Better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for that. All right, come on. All right, come on. Oh my god.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military
Keywords,
application.
maybe.
Cloaking tech.
What does that mean, sir?
But I don't love using
I don't
modern
like
drones
maybe.
to
We
test
like
it.
safe or
So
not.
it might get hurt.
No,
Not
we
if I'm
like
the one who
safe.
tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets.
Of course, there's
Not
always.
exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the
Oh,
self-destruct
now they
signal's
just
not
became
working from
dangerous.
here.
No, first it was safe, now they're
I
dangerous.
can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked.
But what happens if I'm not cloaked? Do I just get? Oh yeah, well, yeah. What happens if we're not? Well, ow, ow, ow!
Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Okay, Oscorp. See how it is?
Gotcha! Boom!
Ain't I amazing? Bruh, I pressed the triangle button and you're supposed to press the R1 button. Damn, I'm gonna guess he's gone then.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
Oh, wait a minute. Suck at this.
see it coming, did you?
I really just died, dude. God.
Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Gotcha. Boom.
Right. I can't use none of my spider powers.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
I don't know if that's the correct answer, Peter.
Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff.
Breaking and inventing. Breaking and inventing.
Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone.
Arguably amazing, folks.
Are these armed drones even legal?
I think so.
Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work.
Ah.
I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
You guys are hilarious.
Businesses by not robbing, please.
Sit down, coach. No, with the bullets, please. Yeah, shoot your homie. He seems to eat bullets.
Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
Did you just hear her, bro?
Served reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through. Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high.
I knew he was gonna go that way.
Moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damage.
Thanks for the news, old man.
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force.
Where am I doing this, though?
Side bonus of the ground pound? I looked awesome doing it.
Okay. Alright. We gotta go all the way up here. Just to go down. There we go.
Did it! That's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points.
Yeah, we can't say
Better
that.
hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading.
Like I said, I'm still kind of new to YouTube, so
I
I'm
don't
not
have
trying
much
to
time.
I can give YouTube any reason to hit me with a copyright strike. Be like,
If
you
Oscorp was
using
actually
something or
using Harry
saying
Station,
something or trying to
they'd
tune
found the
something
problem
that's a
before it got this
copyright
far.
violation. I don't know if that's how that works.
There is an
but, dude,
explosion. We'll blame it on Harry.
Like my brother does YouTube, bro, and he was getting hit with copyright. I mean, not copyright strikes. He was getting hit with some strikes on his YouTube. So now he just mainly just streams now on Twitch. There we go.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
So this is the mission area. Then where am I supposed to go then? Up to the top highest spot building.
There's the spot.
Oh, we're right there. Okay, cool.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
I'd say so. That's all three of those done. That's the spider bot one. That is that one. That's the pigeon one. What's this one? That's the hiding in the crowd. Okay, we're gonna do the spider bot one, and then 'cause I think that's the other one that we have to do. Spider bot one. Then we can go down and do the pigeon one, then the chemical leak, and this one, and then we'll completely have been done with all those, and then we can start another mission. And then we'll try to do another mission after that one to see where we'll be at. Well, the goal is I kind of want to just do like an hour 30 minute videos for this, and then probably another hour 30-minute video. How much of the game do we? Yeah, we're at about 30%. So yeah, so we're already at 30% of the game. Not bad. And yes, I will be doing the DLCs too. I've played the DLC, but I do want to replay them again because, like I said, I want this to be 100% completed, and I do believe my DLC list counts as that. Yeah, so play the DLCs too. I'm gonna play this, and this, and I'm gonna finish all of the missions in the DLCs to the best of my ability, get them out the way, do them, and then once we're finished with this, we are done with this, which means I will not be coming back to this until, you know, yeah. So once I'm done with this, I'm done with this game, and then I'm gonna move on to Miles Morales, hopefully by the end of this month.
All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
Sleep it off.
You know what? I didn't think about myself moving in. Batman would be very, very disappointed.
Especially back alley big pharma.
You calm your.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5.
Oh,
However,
that works.
that works.
I love how Peter talks about it. He be stumbled. I ain't gonna lie, I be stumbled sometimes too. Well, now I'm lying because I be stumbled a lot, but you know.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing Spiderbot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other Spiderbot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one.
Oh.
Nothing unusual, just taking my Spiderbot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do. Okay, it's following the pings from the other Spiderbot. Let's see where it takes us.
I tell you, in another life I was an inventor. I
I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
mean, yeah, but you are Spider-Man, Peter.
Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense.
He said I told...
Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
I'm surprised no one sees a giant red spider bot just roaming. That's funny to me. The giant rat, but okay. What was that?
Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it.
That's fun.
This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym.
Someone did skip wing day or leg day.
Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now
Get
that I
it.
know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission.
Yeah, y'all better run. Stealing my
Harry really
bots.
did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
Peter, you have way too much time on your hands, bro. I will say that.
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day? Well, you know who to blame.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and
He said I got an
we need to make
MBA
sure they're healthy.
to scam for a bird.
Wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor. on
Like,
this
that's a
one.
use of a diploma, huh?
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already
That is
mutated to a
disgusting.
form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague.
That's not
My
good.
best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
That's good. All right, let's go.
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor.
Yeah, we gotta help them out.
Avengers never have
Get the
birth
disease out of
conditions.
their bodies. How they're still alive is beyond me, but okay.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
We're really drugging these trees.
Over here.
Okay, one down, two to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. Huh? And one more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spiderman spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume. Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Come true, you have no idea. Spider-Man, I was in Times Square during this assault.
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Look at the big green pigeons. The big AI lit up green pigeons.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. I wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
That's because Harry is incognito, sir. Allow that man to be on his vacation. No. Go back. Sorry, thank you.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Okay. I love these.
Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk.
Not good. That just seems like a penchant for bad luck. Bad things to
Let's see what
come.
a sample from this can tell me.
Okay, let's see.
Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
Something is amiss. Yeah, it doesn't go. So, here's what we need to do. We need to. Okay, explains it. No. See, now here's where this gets messed up at, because yeah, see, and then there's that, and that's wrong. I put this here, put that here, and the one that takes care of that here. Yeah, but see, now we're at an impasse now, because now I don't know. You see what I mean? This is the one that I think I've messed up with before, so we have to, let's try it again. So because there's 3 here, so we know this goes here, but like I'm trying to figure. It's gotta be this, because this takes this out. Cool. But then where does this go? That can't be right. So then you have that. So then it's gotta be this. But see, then we're stuck with this. So it's like, okay, well, this. Now it's like stuck with that. And if I get rid of that and I put this here, that takes that out. So it's like, I'm thinking if I were to move this, get rid of that, we would need 1. So I'm thinking, here's what my thinking is. That goes here, there, then these 2, so then this. Then we need 1 here, right? See, this is where it's like, okay, I don't understand. Or maybe I'm wrong about that one. It goes here. Here, huh? Middle. I like figuring out stuff. It's fun.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents.
Man, maybe I could jump that high. I jump a little bit, but guy, yeah, I don't jump that high. Oh my god.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess.
It says get airborne and slam the concrete bags with the materials. So gotta go like that.
1 down. Nice, it's working. Just a couple more barrels. Last one. That's it. Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
Okay, and then we have this last one right here, and then after this, we can do the mission finally. Just right there. Man, so I've been on the entire Star Wars lore. Like I've been all over. Like I have these weird moments. I'm sorry. I want to take a moment and pause for a second. So I have these weird moments, right, where I'm just on a Star Wars lore completely. Like I've just been, like, okay, little story time real quick, right? So I know I'm going to eat up time, but I don't care. So when I first watched Star Wars, right, I want to say maybe about 8 or 9, 10 when I started watching Star Wars. I mean, I've caught Star Wars on TV before, because when the original Star Wars came out, I was only like probably like a few years old. I mean, not the original, my bad. The original, we're talking about 4, 5, and 6 that came out when my dad was a kid. No, I'm talking about the prequel trilogy. When that came out, I was a baby around that period. So, I was never really into Star Wars, so my dad sat us down. He made us watch Lord of the Rings, which I'm still getting into, but I'm not gonna lie, The Hobbit kind of got me more into Lord of the Rings than Lord of the Rings. I just didn't understand it as a kid, and it was 3 hours long. Like, you can imagine a 5, 6, 7-year-old watching a 3-hour movie and you want to go do other things. It kind of ruins the experience for you. So there was that, and then there was Star Wars. It was Star Wars, the original trilogy with Luke Skywalker, Leia, Han Solo, and all them. It was a alright film to me. It's still good to me, but it's just, at the time, I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. My dad made me sit down. He made me watch A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And I remember sitting there and like almost half falling asleep through the entire movie. It wasn't until I watched the prequel series, I caught the prequel series on TV. Obviously, my favorite movie of all time will always be The Empire Strikes Back. I think it is, in my opinion, the greatest Star Wars film ever made, but that's just me. But I think it's a great movie. And I like Anakin as a character more than I like his son. And there may be people who like his son better. I like Anakin Skywalker better. And the reasons why I do is because he's just he has more than like Luke, to me, is just a very simple-minded character, which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like he's very like, oh, okay, he's the traditional heroic type of hero, right? Whereas with Anakin Skywalker, he's this tremendously talented, great Jedi. He moves with intention, right? Even when he was younger, he's had to fight his entire life. Slave, he's had to fight. The Jedi, he's had to fight. And he's had to fight against his own, so he's never been able to really kind of attach himself or be close with his, classmates or his peers, because he just was better, right? And so it was like you can kind of sympathize with him because he's been basically alone his entire life. He didn't have a father figure. His mother kind of raised him but kind of didn't, so he's never really had a stable life to begin with. And now he's a Jedi, and now he has all these emotions bent up because he's moved away from his mom. Now he's being told that he's the chosen one, and now he's trying to, in my opinion, he's trying to you know, keep promises that he made to his mother in terms of being a great Jedi, and then not only that, but also just, you know, looking up to Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan was as close to a father figure that he's ever had. So that's my whole thing with it. I just like the whole character of Anakin. I think he's an amazing. I think George Lucas did a tremendous job with him. I think he's just an amazing character in terms of personality, in terms of his story, in terms of just his overall character. He's multifaceted. You know, he just you watch this guy who's this basically kid. He's a kid, but he grows up into this young man with all this potential and things. But it also shows you just the dark side of that, right? Well, a lot of people, you know, might not get to see these highly gifted individuals, talented individuals, or not even that, but people who have potential. And it's like, it can be frustrating because in your mind, you visualize yourself. Like, I was able to understand that because in your mind, you visualize yourself being one way and you visualize yourself being there. And it's like, you know, it's frustrating when you feel like there's so many obstacles. And I was able to sympathize after rewatching Revenge of the Sith again. I was able to sympathize with it because it was like, I can understand where he's coming. Because it's like, he wants his life to go a specific way. He wants to be the Jedi that he envisions himself, and he wants to be there to protect his loved ones. But at the same time, it was also a great lesson that it taught me, because it was like, you know, all Anakin really had to do was be patient, which was what Obi-Wan was telling him the entire time. Be patient. You know, it may not seem like things are going your way currently, but be patient with the process and you will be rewarded, in a sense. Not like that, but it's kind of like he was telling him that from the get-go. And he was. I mean, like Obi-Wan said a tremendously amount of times, you're far greater than any of the Jedis that have ever come before you, right? Even when he was on the council, right? They told him he was on the council, but they didn't grant him the rank of master. The first thing he goes to is like, how could you be on the council but not be given the Jedi Master title, right? And what does Obi-Wan say? Obi-Wan tells you, calm down, calm down. You're at a level, you're at a level right now that most Jedi probably won't reach in another 20 something years. You're already here, dude. So relax. You're ahead of the game by light years. Chill, right? And all Anakin could think of was how he got egg thrown in his face. It's like, it's a slap in the face, because it's like, how could you be on the council? But it's like, he also taught me that whole thing of, you know, just because things don't exactly go your way in the moment, and they probably in life obviously never will, but be appreciative of when things go your way, but they will not go exactly your way, right? So if this is your path, this is your path on this journey might not go like, it definitely is not going to go like this, a straight line. It's going to go something like this, a wiggly line. And, you know, he was there, but he's thinking his path is straight line, where it's more like curvature, right? So you're there, you're just taking, you know, unique steps to get there, right? And it just really made me take a step back and appreciate just, you know, what I have accomplished and what I haven't accomplished. And it also made me just understand that this is life. It's a journey, you know, and that's the one thing I love about Anakin, is that he has that character background to him. And you watch how everything builds up into him becoming the bad guy. And in all honesty, you can't even really look at him as a bad guy, because even when he was Darth Vader, the entire time when you read some of the lore and you watch, you really pay attention, he's not a bad man. Sidious is, right? But he's just a man that, he's basically, I always said he's basically like Batman when Batman has completely lost everything, right? He's lost everything. He's lost his mother, right? He had to fight a man who he considered a father and a close brother. And not only that, he got his wife killed. And I believe it was the Force that killed her, because if you watch the movie, she's a perfectly healthy woman giving birth. There are no problems, but they said for some reason she's dying. It's the Force taking her away. That's my belief. And it's so funny because as Darth Vader is born, so does Padme go away. And the funny part is, and this is a reason why I'm starting to tell myself, relax and appreciate the journey, and don't be in such a rush to speed it up, because when you look at what he was doing, his fear, right? It allowed him to bring forth the fears that he didn't want to come true, right? And because he started making decisions based on his fear, based on what he wanted to avoid, based on what he didn't want to have happen, it led to what to have happen. Which is why when you are highly emotional, when you're highly fearful, you shouldn't make decisions. You need to relax. You need to chill. And it may seem like, oh, it's the end of the world and some of the decisions you make, or oh, this and that, but he really taught me to just chill. No matter how bad life is for you right now, just relax, chill. It could always be worse. Everyone's in different aspects. Some people's worst is here, other people's worst might be even lower. So you need to appreciate the things you have in your life and what you have going for you, and try to use that to your advantage, just like someone might use something else to advantage else in their regard to their advantage. And yeah, but that's what that story taught me. So that's why I love Anakin Skywalker as a character. That's why I love the prequel series anymore. I feel like there's much more to give with that story than the original series. But the original series is good too, don't get me wrong. It's good too, when you understand the underlying message and understand that Darth Vader is just this pitiful guy who, every time he does something, like, you notice how out of all the other Sith Lords, Vader is bent off of his emotions, right? Like, Sidious is evil, right? Anakin is not really, I would say, is evil. He's just a guy who he became empty because he lost everything. He went from being this highly regarded hero with a wife, kids on the way, a reputation that most people would never see in terms of where he was standing out in terms of, his overall name, right? But then that's all taken away, and now you're a monster. You're a monster. And it's like, it kills him, because if you look at it, like, even when he fought Obi-Wan, right? They talked about, the lore, and how even when Darth Vader killed Obi-Wan, it actually made him regress more. It didn't even give him killing Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan going to the Force. It didn't even give him peace of mind. It made it worse, right? Because as they said, after he took out Obi-Wan, he now felt more angry. Not even angry, he felt more depressed. He felt more sad. He felt more just overall depressing emotions, to the point that it fueled the dark side, right? And that's another thing I love about Anakin, because out of all the other ones, when you compare the Jedi and Sith, right? The Jedi try to make decisions based on not so much on emotion, which is what makes the Jedi, right? And the difference with the Sith is the Sith use their emotions, but they use their emotions like rage, anger, right? Everything is about domination. Everything is about killing, right? They're just meant to be evil. Anakin, on the other hand, he doesn't really want to be good or evil. He's just him, and he will protect himself and his friends and family, right? So he doesn't really adopt either one, because he's not really a true Sith, because he really doesn't want to hurt or kill anyone, but he's doing it out of the fact that his life is gone. So at this point, he's just, everyone he kills, it makes him worse off, and he puts himself in this deep pit of regret. And then the other part is it's the regret. It's the regret. It's the what life would have been like if I had just relaxed, if I had listened to Obi-Wan more. You know, it was just that. And so those thoughts and emotions fueled that anger and pushed him to go do the things that he did, which is why, in comparison to all the other fighters and warriors, he's unique because, as he said in the Ahsoka TV show, or the TV series, you lack conviction, right? And he just had a stronger conviction than everybody else. That's why he was able to survive as Darth Vader for as long as he did, even in his crippled state. He had more conviction. His emotional state pushed him to have such conviction, to carry out the things that he did, even when it wasn't always so good for him. You know, so, but that's me rambling on about Star Wars for a little bit. I feel like such a nerd, but yeah, I do.
Apparently, stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with bird watching. Grandma birds watch. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, be careful in here.
I used to feed these pack of birds, bro. I used to be outside the house. My dad told me to stop feeding the birds. He was like, he said, you keep feeding the birds gonna come back. And every morning, they gone now. They've gone. They flew the nest, but yeah, they would come by every morning to get some food. They'd knock on my. They actually were funny. They would knock on my window in the morning, try to get me to go feed them in the morning.
Timestamp on the security cameras. It just
because I used to feed them when they were babies. Because when the mom wasn't there, and they'd be sitting in the nest, so I would tap on the window.
This is a good time to test one.
I would tap on the window and the birds would open their mouths and stuff, and they would wait there. So I would come by so often and tap on the window and they would open their mouths. So I got to the point where I just started feeding them, gave them stuff. And then the birds, they just started, you know, so then when they got older, I would leave, you know, thing on there and they would sit outside. Like when I would go to work, they would be on my car and stuff, and they would be by my car, and then they would be outside my window in my room.
Officers can follow the chemical trail.
They would come to the front door to see if I was there.
Up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll blow up half a block. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy. Okay, little guy. Let's find where the chemical dripped and vacuum it up before it makes someone sick.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief. The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts.
That's not good.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
End of the trail. He's in this crowd. Time to smoke him out. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst. Got him. Now to get the fuel back.
Bet.
Got it.
Thanks, man.
Now I just need to return the fuel to the station.
Oh, I'm actually.
Spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost effective, they'd be a big help. Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
Okay, I think that completes all of the... Yeah, so that completes all of them, so we can just do the mission right about now. Then we'll do this mission, and then we'll call it a video, and then I'll record the rest. I'll record again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll record again tomorrow. I'm gonna work on the Alan Wake video, and get that finished, and then after working on the Alan Wake video, I'm gonna work on the Spider-Man video, and then I'm gonna play more Alan Wake to get a little bit farther in the game. I'm gonna make the videos a little bit longer now. What's happening? Oh, this is the okay. Okay.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions?
Yo!
No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
The spider, bro, I know that rib shot had to hurt so much.
Whoa.
Never
Your
mind.
gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Actually, Shaka, I'd rather talk, but you know.
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science.
They said can't wait to put.
Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
Me so young and stupid. You just stupid.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, okay, now I can do some real damage.
Ow.
Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me!
Okay, catch this one with your face.
Spider-Man.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage.
Really? Really?
Wait. No.
That's
Oh,
fun.
come on, Herman.
Wait a minute.
I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear!
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people! Could be anything under those masks!
Wait, did you say masks?
I think you did, Peter. Did it? Ow.
Give up now and we can protect you.
No way! You ain't see what I see!
That's crazy.
You son of a...
Wait.
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
Quit moving!
I'd rather not.
Okay, I was kidding before.
Wait.
Now is your last chance.
Now it's your last chance, Herman. I told you to relax, buddy boy.
Sorry, Herman.
You brought this on yourself.
Literally.
I think we did a great job today.
Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
Alright. So I think we've completed a lot.
Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demons, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Hey, I mean, you asked, but you shouldn't have. You right
Fighting
about
the
that.
Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Yeah. So, I don't think there's any side missions. We can swing around for a little bit, but I believe we've done as much as we could right now, except the crimes, so pretty much. But we're kind of gonna do those as we go through the game, and as we
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's...
Okay.
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavian.
Finds a way by robbing people and taking money. I'm just thinking about something, bro. I wonder if I lift so much weight, will I be able
People are
to...
safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get
So, I know I told you guys that I plan on, like, you know, I don't know if I'm still trying to get my head around how I want to structure, you know, yeah. I'm not going to structure any fitness content or anything like that, but, like, what I'm talking about is, like, you know, just showing my body progress and stuff like that. I want to start doing that, and I've been going to the gym more consistently as of recently. I've actually gotten a lot stronger.
I knew you'd come around.
It's been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Port
Okay, so yeah, this is a good place to stop, I believe.
Side.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
I think this is a good place to start because I don't think there's any other side missions coming up, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna talk for a little bit and then we'll call it. So but yeah, I'm not planning. I don't know if I'm planning on doing.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
So I mean, I don't plan on doing any actual like fitness content, but that's lo to behold. I'm still kind of new to the whole like thing, and I do like fitness. It's something I like to do on my day-to-day. It keeps running gag. It keeps me mentally stable. I'm just playing, but no, I you know, I do enjoy the gym. I do enjoy, you know, lifting weights. I do enjoy pushing my body. You know, that's something I did a lot when I was growing up playing sports and stuff like that. So that's something I always enjoyed doing. And you know, it's a whole new thing for me because it's taken me, like, I've had to gain weight. I've had to be comfortable with that, which you know, if you guys saw my pictures when I was younger, I used to be really skinny. Let me just put it to you like that. So it really, like, really kind of helps out that I've been comfortable with this, and I've seen my body change and transform a little bit slower because I've had to get rid of some bad habits and adopt some better habits that I believe that's good for myself. And I believe it's going good. I don't know. But, you know, like I said, I've only been seriously lifting for, I want to say, about a year. So in that year, I've kind of had to figure out my way around the gym and figure out what workout routines work best for me. So I think, you know, a lot of people try to make progress in the gym. I was trying to focus a lot on
Should listen to that message from Doc.
Peter,
what
I might have
really
been a bit
works
hasty
for
advising you to
myself.
find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
I swore that video came up already. Anyway, I'm gonna go to that last one. But yeah, I mean, I do love, you know, I do love lifting, and you know, my whole year in the gym was kind of just working out, getting into that whole flow of lifting and stuff, and then figuring out what works best for me, what works with my schedule, my intensity. Do I like being more high intense, or low volume, higher volume, low intensity, more frequency, less frequency? What workouts work best for me? And I in that year's worth of time, I'm not gonna lie, in a year's worth of time, I've gone through a lot of picturing out stuff for what I'm comfortable with in terms of what I like doing in terms of content, and then you know, and also in terms of fitness. And so it's been a lot of that, and, you know, as well as keeping up with work and school and all that stuff. So it's just been, but I mean, I found a good workout plan that I like, and I'm sticking to it. From all compound movements, so one isolation movement with hammer curls, but it's a pretty good workout. So I don't know if you guys are into that or anything. I'm not putting anything like that on the YouTube channel, but at least not now. But I'm gonna be more on my Instagram. But I mean, I enjoy fitness. That's just something I really do like, and I've, getting more and more involved into it. I'm also starting to adopt healthier habits in terms of like not pushing myself so crazily, so my body's recovering better. I'm also understanding that recovery is a big factor, and I'm so happy too. I've hit some good markers. I'm 225 on that bench press a few months ago, so I hit that for like 3 reps. So I'm 225 on that bench press and 315 on the squat. My deadlift, I don't really know. I haven't really ever really worked on my deadlift, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be amazed if I can already get to like 4 plates or 5 plates already with the deadlift. And then I'm adding some new workouts I've never done before in terms of compound, which is like good mornings, which is what else? The overhead press that I've never done, which I'm already pretty impressed at my overhead press, because I'm already at about, like, I want to say 150 on my overhead press. So that's not bad. I mean, my goal in terms of what I see myself in terms of my numbers so far is I want to get to 200 on my overhead press. I want to get to at least I want to get to at least somewhere like about 300 on my bench, 400 on my squat before 15, and I want to get to like a 500 on my deadlift, and I want to see what I'll look like at that point. But yeah, I'm very like dedicated. I'm actually going to the gym tonight, actually. No rest for the wicked. But yeah, I just I don't know, I like the gym a lot. So if I end up spewing about the gym or anything like that, now you guys know why. But I'll try not to talk about that too much. I'll keep it on the topic. But if you guys want to see that, and check out my Instagram, I could be on there. I'm still figuring out what I want to put on there in terms of that and how I want to put it on there. So it's a lot of stuff I'm figuring out. But yeah, okay. So I hope you guys liked the video. And Ktrendzx, and I will see you guys later.